Of course, the Met Office doesn't issue these red warnings lightly. Can you put it into real terms for people in terms of just how serious this is?
Thanks very much. Yes, good morning to you. These are rare. We changed the warning system to be more impact-based in 2011, and we've only issued 15 or 16 of these red weather warnings. So they are rare, and it's very rare to have two out at the same time. This is the first time we've ever issued a red warning since we changed the system for London and the southeast. So we only issue them when there is a threat to life from the weather. So we are particularly concerned from Storm Eunice today. Those two red weather warnings, the one in place already across the southwest, the winds continuing to strengthen there in the next few hours, parts of South Wales and southwest England. And then this second warning coming into play at 10 o'clock this morning until 3 o'clock this afternoon across London and the southeast. And it's more the steady nature of the winds likely across the southeast as well. It's unusual inland across southern England to see gusts of 60 to 70 miles an hour. And that's what we are expecting. And it's going to be a couple of hours, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours of these kind of gusts of wind that are likely to cause the damage, particularly across the southeast corner. So yes, they are rare. This is a very serious issue. We have an amber warning covering most of England and Wales as well. And again, the message even in that amber warning area is please consider whether you really need to travel today.
Now, of course, that red warning for London and the southeast was issued overnight, which comes in around an hour and a half. If I'm not mistaken, that is the first time a red weather warning has been issued for London. What could that mean for the capital?
Yes, we changed the way we issue warnings back in 2011, and this is the first time that we've issued one, as you say, for London and the southeast. So it is rare, and it does mean there is a risk to life. Obviously, in London, there's a lot of buildings, a lot of scaffolding, there's a lot of cranes, that kind of thing, and these kind of winds are unusual right across the southern half of England. So, and it's that sustained nature of a few hours of the capital getting battered by these very strong, dangerous winds, likely to cause flying debris, likely to cause issues. We've given this warning a few days ago. We named this storm, so we've named it on Monday. So we've given plenty of advance notice. We named the storm. That helps to raise awareness of it as well. So hopefully people are taking heed of the warnings that have been issued. And we increased it to a red warning overnight because we're now more confident that we are expected to see significant impacts across London and the southeast through the late morning into the early afternoon.
Of course, the country has barely recovered from Storm Dudley, which hit on Wednesday. Could it be that we see another storm follow after this one?
It's not too unusual to see two storms in a week. What is unusual is for us to name two storms on the same day. We've never done that before. That's what we did on Monday to flag these two storms coming in Wednesday and Friday to give people notice, to let people know, to raise awareness. That's the whole point of why we name storms. Following on behind, there are more low pressure systems. The weather isn't showing signs of calming down. I must stress the weekend doesn't look as stormy, but strong winds are still likely to cause problems. We do have a warning in place for Saturday, yellow warning. And part of that is, of course, because these storms have come through, they may have weakened structures, weakened trees. So even if Eunice doesn't bring down a tree today, it could have weakened it enough so that a strong gust over the weekend may then cause some disruption. So the weather isn't showing signs of calming down too much. It won't be as stormy, but we are expecting further wet and windy spells on Saturday and Sunday. And even beyond that, the weather looks pretty disturbed for most of next week.